Facebook, so it will take a couple of seconds to appear here on Amazon, because I'm used to that. When I get the notifications on my side, usually it takes a couple of seconds before the button turns red.
Right, got it. All right, okay, good.
There you go.
I'm going racing back to the studio now, and I'm going to take that card off, and we're live.
Woohoo!
that took a bit longer.
Happy with joy because we are live.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, we totally enjoy being live. Anyway, the first thing we have to say to everyone is this, which is we are broadcasting, as we know, on Thursday, and we wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving today, as you give thanks each in your own way for plentiful harvests and having a roof over your head and good health.
Absolutely.
So there we are. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving from Portugal.
Happy Thanksgiving from England as well. Okay. So
right.
I'm going to take the card off screen. I'm going to hide that. And it's then just Marco and me. Right. Okay. No green screen today. I've ditched the green screen just for today. And if you're watching us on Amazon Live, I'd like to say thank you for watching. And hopefully we'll be able to help you, because we've noticed that some of the items that are down in our carousel actually already have their Black Friday prices. Where would you like to start, Marco?
Well, I just let me see one thing fastly.
Actually, right.
Yes, I think they are on yes, they are, Stephen. I'm sure that they are on a deal on your side as well. I'm checking out. So you can buy those LED panels with a £100 discount. Please don't start jumping and yelling with happiness and joy.
I'm trying to find it. I may have to add it in. I may have inadvertently picked the wrong carousel. So whilst you're actually talking about your lighting,
okay,
I'm going to beaver away.
Okay, I will turn my background lights as well, because they have a discount, not that big as the LED panels, but they have a good one as well. So let me turn them on. So there you go. So these LED panels from Newer, which are an amazing brand when we talk about lighting, about photographic gear, and also sound. They are really good. And why do I have these Newer LED panels? Because when I started, and I like to say this because it's the true story about my lighting process as well. I started with the lights from the ceiling, and by those days, it was enough. Okay. And then after maybe 2 years of broadcasting with only ceiling light and another lamp bought in some random brand from Sweden, I bought a kit of soft boxes, and they worked well. Soft boxes for beginners, they are a good choice. Okay. But at some point I was missing the possibility to control my lights. And I'm not saying they were jumping and running all around. No, but I couldn't, for instance, I couldn't control the brightness, the colors, and these kind of things. And this for me was important, and it is. So I was looking, and I found these LED panels from RGB panels from Newer. Okay. And they got me. Okay. They were in a deal as well by those times. And I thought this could be the thing. And besides, and this was important as well, because soft boxes, they took a lot of room because they are huge. They are big. LED panels, usually they are smaller. Okay. And besides that, you have a wider range of color temperature. okay, because you can go from a cold white to a warm white, which in the winter could be useful, and the summer as well. Okay, but also you can get control of the LED panels. Also, and this is important, you have the RGB, uh, huge range of colors which give you kind of endless possibilities when we talk about lights. And having in mind that I have two panels, I can make kind of a mix and juggle between the two panels. Okay, but the good thing is that you can control this from your cell phone. I don't have to stand to move around to change the color of my lights, the brightness, the whatever. Okay, so let me show you. Let me showcase so you can understand how I do this. Okay, so here is the app to control the LED panels. One of the good things is that you can control each panel individually, or you can group them like I did here, and you can control them together. Okay, you let me show you. There you go. So here it's the most simple panel where you can control the brightness. As you can see, you can control the brightness. Let me get a little bit tint. Okay, you have some cream. Okay, so there you go. And also you can control the temperature of the color. Let me get a little bit colder here, and let me get a little bit warmer because it's winter arriving. This is, I think just this feature would be good. Okay, but it's not the end. Let's go to the second tab. And here is where you can control the colors. Okay, you have this circle. How do we call to this circle, Stephen?
A button, a dial, a dial.
Okay, a dial circle with the colors that you can. So let me turn to Incredible Hulk, or let me feel it blue. I'm so blue today. I'm blue, dava-dee, dava-dow. And then I can turn a little bit red with hunger. But I'm really happy because yesterday my team went to the next phase of Champions League. We won to
Ah,
Borussia Dortmund 3-1. Yeah. So
well,
I will be a little bit green today.
yeah,
Okay. And
I can
also,
join you. Yeah, I can join you in being thankful. Both Manchester City and Liverpool won yesterday in the Champions League.
United the day before.
Yeah, yeah,
Well,
they did 2-0.
Yes, you're not a Manchester United fan.
I used to live 20 miles away from Manchester in a town called Burnley.
Oh,
And Burnley are in the Premier League as well. So I was born there. So you tend to stay with the place that you're actually born. And I therefore am a Burnley supporter and not a Manchester United supporter.
okay. For instance, Sporting is in Lisbon, in the kind of the middle of Portugal, and I live in the top north. And for instance, Oporto, it's in the betweens. It's even closer. Okay.
Mhm.
And but I'm Sporting because my father was Sporting, my grandfather was Sporting, so kind of I was solidarity with them. Okay, so let me show on this color tab. You can control the brightness as well, as you can see. Okay, you can control also the hue, and you can control also the saturation. Okay, with this you have less color. With this you have, oh sorry, you have more color. Okay, again, this adding this to the other feature I showed you before could be enough, but it's not. It's not enough. Okay, so we have the scenes, and there's kind of three different uh, themes. There's one which is about flashing lights, the other one it's about parting, and the other one it's about kind of emergency cars. Good afternoon. So I have here this display screen like a TV. Okay, here we have the flashing lights, like I was being shooted by photographs, not by hunters. Okay.
Good. Good.
And this is lightning. Okay, and this could be nice at some point of your show or something. You can bring this kind of different approach, different experience to your viewers. Okay, I'm not saying use this all the time, the whole show, because this will become a little bit crazy. But you can use this, for instance. Also, have in mind that you can use these lights for a photo shoot. It's photo shooting, whatever.
Yeah.
Also, you have this party tab. Okay, you will have the fireworks, also like a disco. Okay, and here it's a candlelight. I don't know which kind of parties we could have with the candlelight, but I let that to your imagination. And here we have the emergency cars, squad car, an ambulance. Hopefully, I won't need it. And here, a fire engine. Okay, so this is really, for me, this is for a really game changing panel, LED lights. And if you want to have, if you want to buy one, I think today is the day, because you will save almost $100. And believe me, even though you have to pay the full price, I think at the end you won't be frustrated. Okay, so it's up to you right now. Back to you, Stephen.
Right. Indeed. And okay, now the good news is, if you're watching us on Amazon Live now, that down the carousel are the items that Mark and I use every single day. Okay. And one of the items that I actually use is highlighted in the carousel now, and it is a Black Friday. Already, it is a Black Friday deal. And Marco knows that I love this piece of equipment, which is in this case. Okay.
Oh.
Marco knows what's coming. I always used to be a desktop broadcaster. Mark and I have been broadcasting for the last 46 years. And 4 to 6, not 46. And I've been on desktop. I mean, I love broadcasting from desktop, love going live. But then I discovered mobile video, and now I really enjoy going out at the weekend with my home gimbal, which is on a Black Friday price in the carousel of $84.14, which is a reduction on the normal price, which today makes it cheaper than the Zion. Okay, the reasons for that. There's a sort of a friendly battle between Hoem and Zion. And today I can announce that Hoem are actually in the lead. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to open the box. Now, this is not an unboxing, because I've been using this since March. So an unboxing, this is not. But this is, I'm moving things about here. And I'm going to try and display this correctly. And probably doing it over there would be a good idea. This is the home gimbal. Now, I do listen to what Marco says during our broadcasts. And the thing you need to do before you actually do anything about switching the gimbal on is I'm going to get another piece of equipment, which is part of the Zion gimbal. And if I can find it, it'll be good. This is it. Okay. That. And you screw that onto the bottom of your gimbal, which I'm doing at the moment. I'm multitasking. Men don't multitask, but I'm multitasking. And I'm going to pull out the legs. Okay, so there are 3 legs, and you can see them there now. Do that before you actually switch the gimbal on. Okay, stabilize it on a solid surface, because Marco saw my video, which I'm about to show you in a moment, and said, I've just got one extra thing to say. I listened, and now I always put that stand on the bottom before I actually switch it on, so that when it does start, it's giving you the best stabilization that's possible. Now, what is this about? I mean, it's a weird looking gadget, it has to be said. I mean, what does it do? Okay, if you are filming outdoors with your camera, and let's get hold of, you know what a camera looks like. Mine's on charge at the moment. And you hold it in your hand, then there are two problems with that. One, that as you walk about, your hand is going up and down. Okay, you can't stop it. It's part of your body. It's going to go up and down as you, if you're climbing a hill or even walking on British pavements, you're going to go up and down. Okay. The second factor is that if you've got the camera and you've got it like that, okay, or like that, okay. The thing that you're worried about and the thing that you're focused on is not dropping the camera. Because if you drop your iPhone 11, 12 or 13, it's a costly mistake to make and you'd have to get the screen repaired. If you put your camera in a gimbal first, if this gimbal falls on the floor, first of all, it's unlikely to, because you know you're actually holding it, but you don't need to concentrate on it to the same degree. Okay, so you put your phone in there, okay, and then you press the on button. Okay, now there is a video which I've made earlier, and I'm going to, because we can, hopefully most things happen because we can.
Yeah,
Right, okay.
and we want.
And we want. So I'm going to bring the video up on screen. Okay, and I'm going to put the video full screen. So you can still hear Marco and I for the moment, and the video should appear in a second. And I'm going to mute Marco's microphone and mute my microphone, and let's play the video. So this is all about the gimbal that is down in the carousel. Every weekend we're going out and about and recording on mobile video, broadcasting on mobile video. And my gimbal of choice, my gimbal stabilizer, is the OM3 axis. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you, let's put that over there. All you need to do is to take your mobile phone and put it into the clamp. It clicks into place, and that's it. Okay, and then all you need to do is press one button to actually switch it on, and hold the button in and it will go, and that's it. You're ready to go. And it's so, as you've seen, it's so simple and easy to actually use. And I use it when I'm out and about. And I've come to this corner so I can turn around and I can show you the Abbey in all its glory. So I'm going to pan from the meadow over there and the ha-ha, which you'll remember. You've seen a ha-ha now, and come round and go to the top. Now, as you can see from the footage we've just seen, it's easy to use. It does stabilize your video. There's no fear of the camera on your phone actually falling on the floor. It gives you great control. There is an application you can have on your mobile phone to actually run it, and I love it. I mean, I go out and I shoot video now every weekend using the OM3 axis gimbal stabilizer, and it's so simple, so light. Yeah, and you just hold it and shoot, point and shoot at its best, point, shoot and steady at its best. I enjoy using the home gimbal. You will too. And did I mention during that broadcast that this item is currently available at Black Friday pricing, and it is down below in the carousel. Marco, it's over to you.
Well, it's a good piece of hardware. I love, and something it's important about using a gimbal as well. Besides avoiding the shake coming to the footage, which is, it's amazing the difference. Okay, you won't notice, and also the extra on safetyness of your cell phone. It's the experience to your harm while you're recording. Okay, because one day I made a show, an hybrid show, because I was using my gimbal, this one, which is there, the Zihun. I think I'm gonna highlight it as well for a while. I think you have it in your carousel as well, Stephen.
I do, yes. Yes, I shall flick over to it now.
So I will
And it
be
is,
talking. Okay. They are really similar even in the look. Okay, I think they are
over
three
to you.
axis as well. Okay, it does the same kind of job. One of the things I don't know about yours, Stephen, but this one has his own
Yeah,
app. Okay, where you can control, and this give you
yeah.
more possibilities when you're recording. Okay, and one of the things you have with these kind of devices, besides the stabilization, and believe me, it makes a huge difference, besides the making a smoother footage and everything. Another good thing, and this I don't know about yours, but this could be used as well as a power bank, because it has a huge battery. It lasts and
Good.
lasts. I don't
Yeah.
know. Okay.
Yeah, you plug your phone in.
And the other thing is, and Stephen, I think you agree with me, hopefully, is that
Oh, well, I'm sure I
grabbing
will. Yeah.
grabbing the cell phone like this, you are making more effort with your arm, and after a couple of minutes, you are completely tired. Okay, and with this, it's way different, because you don't feel that, you don't have that feeling at the end of the footage. And for instance, I made this once, this experience. I was grabbing the gimbal for 1 hour, and at the end, I was okay. I was grabbing
Mhm.
the cell phone for, I don't know, maybe half an hour, and at the end, I couldn't even move my hand and my arm. Okay, so have this in mind as well. This is a really amazing piece of hardware. I And sometimes, I don't know about you, Stephen. Sometimes we see people talking about some equipment, and we think, oh, this could not be that good, but we try them, and at the end we say, okay, it is. And the gimbal, it's one of those pieces of hardware.
Well, the thing is that I'm going to take our names off for the moment just to clear the screen a little bit, is that everybody's got a mobile phone. And everybody's got occasions when you actually want to record video. Using a gimbal means that instead of being a video just for your own use, an amateur video, yeah, it's going to be semi-professional, professional, because people, you can put the video up on YouTube afterwards and people can come and watch it. Okay, and that means, I mean, I've got videos about my hometown, my town I'm in now, which is Devizes. And if people search for Devizes Castle on YouTube, they get a video all about the town and about our castle, which was built in the year 1120. So it's been around a while, a bit longer than me. You're actually recording history. When you go out and you record video on your mobile phone, and mobile phones have got the best cameras now. It's better than the cameras that Mark and I will be talking about shortly. Mobile phone cameras are the best quality video. And the fact that you can go and shoot and record and put it on YouTube, because it's not just for you, it's for the world, okay? And it's for your neighborhood. Basically, when I go out and about in Devizes, and you probably don't know where that is, it's 120 miles from London. It's in Wiltshire, it's close to Stonehenge, close to Avebury, close to Salisbury. But when I put that video out and put it on YouTube, it means that you can visit my town. Yeah, virtually. You can actually see what my town looks like. You can see where I live. So if somebody says, where do you live? I just say, well, this is the YouTube link. Go and watch this video. You can see the town square. You can see the castle. You can see the railway. Well, you can't see the railway because that's no longer there. But you can see, well, yeah, actually, true story. The railway did come to Devizes, and they built a tunnel, a long tunnel, to actually go under part of the town. So the train comes in, and it goes under the tunnel, and it goes out the other side to the station. Yeah. But then in 1966, they closed the line down, ripped up the tracks, and the tunnel is now closed off. It's under the castle, which is amazing, but it's now closed off, and it's used by an archery club. So they do archery practice in the railway tunnel. The good news is that a new railway line arrives in Devizes in 2 years' time. But I mean, it's being able to film that, being able to film the first train that goes through Devizes in 2 years' time is one of my things I want to do. It's on my wish list. Definitely on my wish list.
Is it actually highlighted in the carousel?
No, it's not in the carousel. So if you're looking for the ideal gift and you don't know what to buy somebody and they're special to you, then either the Hohem gimbal or the Zion gimbal is a present they will never expect, and it's a present they can use every single day of 2022 and get benefit from. Okay, it's not something that, I don't know about you, Marco, but when you actually give presents, you sort of wonder where my present is now. Just occasionally, so you've given somebody a present, you wonder what it's doing now. And if it's a pair of socks, then it's in a drawer somewhere. But if it's a gimbal, it will be ready to go for its next filming. Yeah, absolutely. Gimbals are always ready to go. Yeah, Marco's is behind him, mine's at the side of me. Yeah, gimbals get more use, probably more use than any other Christmas present. Okay,
absolutely.
That might be an exaggeration. Who knows?
Yeah.
Okay. So
or is it? It's good to put the Christmas party, the Christmas dinner, to move around the dinner table and these kind of things, opening the presents.
Yeah, great idea. And on my page, I want to say hello to Malermi, who says hello, and can you show me Bluetooth? We'll talk about Bluetooth devices throughout this broadcast. When a system does use Bluetooth, we'll actually talk about it, but it's basically, we can't show it you because we can't see it. Okay, that's the major problem.
We can see it.
It's true. You can imagine it. I mean, basically, the connection between your phone and the gimbal is via Bluetooth. Okay, and it just happens. It's just seamless. You don't need to worry about it. So put your phone in and the gimbal will find it. Okay, and your phone will find the gimbal. So there's no action that we need to take for the phone to work on the gimbal. You just put it there and they'll find each other. Yeah. Okay, so we can't show it you, but we right. Okay, so thank you for watching us live. And if we've not said it before, okay, we're going to do this several times today. We wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving, and we're grateful that you're spending part of your Thursday with us, and we'll try to be entertaining and informative and to tell you about the deals that are already at Black Friday prices. That's what we're basically concentrating on today, is getting you value for money. Now, the prices that you see down in the carousel on both my page and Marco's page are the prices that you pay when you click the link. You'll be taken to the product page. You can read more about the item that we've shown to you. You can read the reviews, and if you decide to buy, you can buy, and you can look at alternatives as well. Okay. But for the price today, the Hohem gimbal is on Black Friday pricing already and makes it cheaper than the Hohem gimbal just for today. Okay.
What a competition.
The other day they were both $99.99 each, and now the Hohem is $84.14. So yeah, okay, right. What should we talk about next, Marco? Over to you.
Okay, I'm scanning my carousel and I see a lot of. Okay, I can talk about my floodlights, LED as well, because they are lights as well, and they have a nice deal, $8 or something. Okay, and first good thing about these LED lights is that you can use them indoor or outdoor, and this could be nice. For instance, you have a party outdoors. Okay, in the winter could be a little bit cold, but you know, spring is there. Spring is arriving. So yes, and you can use also for Christmas, of course. You can use those these LED lights for Christmas. Okay, you have the full range of RGB colors. Okay, you have some shuffling options. Okay, you can control the lights with this remote. They come in a pack of two, but and with two remotes, but I only use this one. Okay, and you can turn them on and off. I think it will be hard to notice. I'm gonna just turn off this one because there you go. Okay, you can change the intensity of the light. Let me put it a little bit lower, little bit up again. Okay, you have some shuffling options here. Let me see. There you go. As you can see, it seems like my backs are burning. Okay, so then you can if you hit this main button, it will be the normal light, okay, without colors. Let me see if I can do this. Okay, it's not cooperating. There you go. Okay, this is the normal light. Okay, and you can then you can be changing colors.
You change the mood as soon as you go purple.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's a nice way for you to customize your live shows. This was something that I had in mind for a while, was to have background lights, because I was watching those YouTubers and I thought, okay, these LED lights behind, they do a nice job. I need to have that as well. So I bought these lights. Okay, and today they are in a deal. You will save. Let me see if I can, because today my maths are not that good. Okay, let me highlight, because it's not highlighted in the carousel. Shame on me. So you will save 15% in this deal, which is really nice. You can buy a cup of coffee and a sandwich.
Get both.
Yes.
Okay, right. Now, one of my favorite purchases from Amazon, and I've got many, is this. Okay, and I'm basically, I wear this from getting out of bed in the morning to actually going back to bed at night. I don't check my sleep, because as soon as my head hits the pillow, I'm asleep. So I don't need it for that. But it will track your sleep. It is, of course, a Fitbit. And this is the Fitbit Inspire 2. And the strap comes in a variety of colors. Just put it over there. And I'm going to turn it around so you can actually see the front of it. Okay. And it's flashing away. This is my secret to keeping fit. It's as simple as that. This encourages me to go out for a walk every single day and try and do 8,000 steps or 4 miles a day. If you do 8,000 steps or 4 miles a day, you will become fitter. And I can this has worked. I mean, when I moved down to Devices, this is my fourth Fitbit since moving down here, and I get a new one every 2 years. Okay, because they keep updating them and giving them new facilities. But this is the start of keeping fit, and it's pairs on Bluetooth to your mobile phone. Okay, so that's it. That is light. It's a watch. Okay, and it measures your steps. But that's just the start of it, because Fitbit is an ecosystem of it all of its own. Basically, this is your first step. Get the Fitbit. Now, the amazing thing today is that the Fitbit is down in my carousel at $59.95. Okay, and if I didn't have one, I would snap it up, because that's 40% off. So the Fitbit is currently 40% off. You can save $40. And if you want to know more about it whilst I'm talking, then just click on the link, and that will take you to the Fitbit page to show you all the Fitbit models that are available. And what I found is a Fitbit model, which was $180, that's probably one of the best sellers. But it's at $60. $60 for fitness. Once you've got your Fitbit, it, as I said, it pairs to your phone, and on your phone you can see how many steps you've done that day. You can see how many steps you've done that week. But even more than that, you sign up to fitbit.com, and then you have your own daily health dashboard, which shows you how many steps you've taken. If you record it, it shows you how much water you've drunk. If you record what you eat, it shows you your calorie intake and the foods that you've eaten, and quite possibly the foods you shouldn't have eaten as well, because we all indulge from time to time. Okay, but the magic happens because what you've got on Fitbit.com is a community of people. In other words, everybody who's on Fitbit.com is wearing a Fitbit, okay, but they're also part of the Fitbit community, and challenges are organized between you and your contacts, and there's a weekend challenge and a weekday challenge, and the idea is to go top of the leaderboard. Okay, now everybody encourages everybody else. If somebody does 10,000 steps in a day, they get a round of applause, a cheer, and everybody says well done. Okay, but the idea is not to come top of the board. The idea is to actually take part, and it's the taking part on a regular basis. If you want motivation, then it comes not just from the fact that you want to stay fit, it comes from the fact that people are actually cheering you on as you do it. And that's what a Fitbit can do. It can open the door to a fitter 2022. And again, as we said about the gimbals, if you want to give somebody a present that they're not expecting, give them a Fitbit, and today you'll get it at 40% off, and you may well change their 2022. Okay, I'll be wearing my Fitbit through 2022, and then I'll get a new one because this will then be 2 years old. Okay, and Angelica and I change our Fitbits at the same time, and so I won't be buying one Fitbit, I'll be buying 2 Fitbits, and we will be taking the challenges on the Fitbit.com site and staying healthy. And I just got to say, I'm celebrating today because I had my blood pressure taken, and it was pretty good. In fact, it was so good that the lady actually taking it said, I've not seen anything like that for a long time. I think she was being complimentary. Okay, let's come back and I'll go off full screen. So Fitbit does become a way of life, and it's buying a Fitbit.com for yourself or for a friend or for family can change their outlook on life, because walking is the simplest form of exercise, and you can do it every day anyway. You do about a mile every day with just staying around the house. Go out for a 60-minute walk and you've done your 8,000 steps, not 80,000. You know, the most steps I've done in a day, is 64,000.
Oh my God.
Basically, there's a marathon called the Sarsen Trail, which goes from Avebury to Stonehenge, 26 miles, 385 yards, and that would have been 54,000 steps if I hadn't got lost. So by getting lost, I did an extra few miles. But that's my record, and Fitbit recorded it all. The other thing that you can get if you've got the Fitbit is a piece of software, and I'll put the name in a moment, called Map My Walk. Map My Walk. And that basically, Fitbit counts your steps. Map My Walk records where you've been. Okay, so if you've got a few favorite walks around the area you live, you can compete against yourself. So if I go out and I do a walk down to Drew's Pond and back, which is about 3 miles, I can record that. Then next time I go out, I can try and beat my time. Okay, so, and you can also share your walks with everybody. Okay, so there you have it. And I've got another comment coming in, and thank you for the comment, and thank you for watching us live. I feel Marco will understand what I'm about to say. We are somewhere near normal.
it's that walking it's for free as well, which it's good. Okay, there's no that excuse. Oh, it's too expensive.
Very true. Very true. Yeah. Yeah.
So
All you
this
need.
is
Yeah.
a wealthy and cheap way to use the
Keep on
the
walking.
yeah, absolutely, absolutely. There's something. For instance, the Sunday, I went to walk on the beach, and it was
Yeah.
so relaxing. Oh my god.
Were you or were you not wearing a pair of headphones?
Yes, I did. I was. I had my. I don't think I have them listed on my carousel. Shame on me. I will
Right.
do this. I will do this. Do you have them?
No, I don't. Oh, wait a minute. No, I've got the X3 Pros and I've got the HD77 speaker.
Okay, let me do something here.
Okay. Right. While Marco is adjusting, I just want to show a photograph on screen. Okay. Now, Marco and I do this show on Thursdays, 9 a.m. Eastern, every week, and we're live for about 90 minutes. But we do have shows that we do individually. And this is taken from amazon.com/live. And this is amongst the electrical shows. And we are on that page. And I want to say thank you to Amazon for featuring us on that page. We were both live yesterday with our own shows. Today we're live together as a team. And you can catch our shows Monday through Thursday and also tomorrow on Black Friday as well. But we enjoy broadcasting together, but we have our own shows as well. And we look forward to seeing you on those shows. Mine starts at 9 a.m. Eastern, Monday through Thursday, and you can come and join me, talk about everything to do with live broadcasting, everything to do with cameras and microphones and green screens. It's all there, because what we try to do during the broadcast, and I'm going to take that off and we'll come back to us, is sorry, that's a bit early. It's a bit early. Sorry.
You revealed
what
my
trying
secret.
Ah, okay.
Oh my god.
Sorry. What we try to do is, and hopefully we succeed, is entertain and inform. So that when you see an item that we're talking about, you know that we own it and you know that we love it because we bought it or it was sent to us. So we're giving you our opinion of the product, of using the product. It's not theoretical. We're not showing you a page. You can look at the page by clicking the link in our carousels. We're giving you straight up, no holds barred advice. And if there is, obviously we're going to tell you the good points, but occasionally, and very occasionally, we will tell you what any pitfalls are of the item that we're talking about. So we're open. And with that, I'm going to take our individual shows off screen. I'm going to go and hide. Marco, it's yours.
Okay, so as I mentioned last Sunday, I went to the beach to a walk, and I was carrying these amazing Travelab Z7 Pro headphones. And believe me, this is the most amazing sound I ever heard, besides my voice, of course.
Of course.
Okay, so first thing is that they look awesome. Okay, they are connected by via Bluetooth, or they come with this cable, which you can, this aux cable, 3.5 millimeters, which you can connect this to your cell phone and use it as well. Okay, you can receive in sorry, you can receive incoming callings. You can use your voice assistant like Google, like Siri. And I'm not saying Alexa because she's by my side and she may hear me. Okay. Not now. Okay. Also, and this feature, it's important. I want to talk about it because for me, it's the most amazing, besides the quality of the sound, that rich sound with the whole range of tones and instruments and everything. That's so rich. It's like you're hearing 3D. And I don't know if you can imagine how does it is, but it is. But the thing is that they have a hybrid noise cancellation. Okay. And what this means? It means that it has active and passive noise cancellation. And you may be wondering, but what the heck is the active and passive noise cancellation? I'm so thankful that you
What is it,
asked.
Mark?
Thanks for asking. So the passive noise cancellation, it's made with the way the headphones or earphones are built. Okay, you can listen to that one once you put the earphones or the headphones in your ears. If you notice huge difference between in the noise, it's that they have passive noise cancellation. Okay, for instance, you plug earbuds in your ears, and then you stop listening to the sounds from the surroundings. It has passive noise cancellation. Okay, and then we have the active noise cancellation, which is made electronically. Okay, with some sound filters and kind of crazy devices inside, which allows you to remove even more sound from your uh, headphone and your ears, of course. And the thing is, and be aware of that, is that they do really good the noise cancellation thing. So if you go to a walk close to a road or something, or in a crowded place, be careful using these headphones, okay? Because they do the noise cancel. They took really serious the noise cancellation thing. The good thing is that they have three different settings for noise cancellation. One, it's complete noise cancellation, okay? The other one is
Mhm.
the sound, the ambient sound, which you can listen to voices, okay? And then you can cancel the noise cancellation. You can turn off the noise cancellation, okay? And with that, you are able to listen to the sounds of the surroundings. For instance, if you are walking close to a street with cars and this kind of things, with this kind of dangers, I recommend that at least put in the environment sound option. Okay. Also, it has a feature that for me it's crazy. You put the headphones, okay, and you will notice after putting the headphones, you will notice the difference. About, for instance, the other day when I was walking close to the sea, even though there were waves, I couldn't listen to the waves in the sea. And something interesting is that when you're, for instance, let's pretend that I'm listening to music. And for instance,
Mhm.
if I open the headphones, the music stops or
Ah,
stays in pause. Okay. Once I put them again, it restarts the music. Okay. For instance, and this could happen to us. This for me, it's nice because we are walking and suddenly we find someone we know and we stop to talk. And okay, we remove the headphones and then we talk. And how are you? Oh, yesterday and yesterday, blah 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 blah. End of conversation. You put the headphones and then the music starts over again, which is
yep,
nice.
brilliant.
And the other good thing is, as you can see, you don't see the controls to, for instance, to move to the next track, to up the volume. Yes, you don't see why, because this the right the
Right,
right
yep.
headphone has here, this is a touch control. Okay, so if you want to put the volume up, you just need to swipe up. If you want
Brilliant.
to put the volume down, you just need to swipe down. Okay, for
Yep.
instance, to get an income call, you just need to tap. If you want to pause, you just need to tap once. You want to play again the music, tap twice. Almost here in the middle somewhere. It's something that you need to learn, okay? Because I'm that process as well, okay? And for
Okay.
instance, to go forward, you need to slide front. To get
Hmm.
backward, you need to slide back, which is, for me, it's really nice because you don't have that noise of buttons. The only buttons you will see are those like who do the noise cancellation. Let me change the angle because this one it's easier to see. So this is the button to change the noise cancellation mode. Okay, turn on and off. Here is to connect the Bluetooth because you can connect it via aux cable, 3.5 millimeters. Okay, believe me, because I've tried them, and this is amazing gear. Okay, also I have this from Treb Lab as well. I think you are about to have, I think you mentioned this one, X3, right?
I did, the X3 Pro.
They are really good as well. They are earbuds. They are kind of a little bit different. Okay. They
Mhm.
have also a really good passive noise cancellation, which means it's the way they are built that allows the noise cancellation. Okay. The hardware, well, it's it's the the seen part which you can see.
Yeah.
The other one, it's you can't see. You just can notice really well. Okay, they are really nice earphones as well. Believe me, I was not a huge fan of these devices, and since I got them, I'm listening to music all the time. I didn't know this. I'm honest. I didn't know this brand Trablab. Okay, but I'm a huge fan.
But I mean, the thing about Treblab is that they are. Oh, I've got that on screen. Just let me hide that for a moment. They are an American company, and that's unusual because, well, not having an American company isn't unusual, but an American company manufacturing things which we normally buy from what we can term the Far East. And I'm looking forward to mine arriving. I'm checking daily. I go in there and check the shipping details, and they are on the way, and they will arrive here. Now, Marco has been talking about headphones, and what do you think is in this bag? Okay.
A snake.
Uh, okay. No, no, it's. I can tell you a story about a snake. My mother was not pleased when I won a snake at the fair and took it home. Uh,
Oh,
m- my next move was to actually take the snake back very quickly. It was replaced with mice. Right, okay, in the bag. In, well, they're not as vicious as snakes, apparently. Um,
yeah.
okay, in the bag are my Aftershocks headphones. Now, these are down in my carousel at the moment. They are an Amazon deal of the day, and they are on offer at 54.95, which is £25 off. Okay. These were recommended to me, and that's basically the way you find out about things is you meet a friend either in the real world or online, and you say, I love the look of those headphones. What are they? And Krista Boven, who's a good friend of ours who lives in Belgium, said they are Aftershocks headphones. And that's the, I forgot to show you that, just a minute. That's the Aftershocks logo, which you'll see again in a minute. The thing about these headphones is that they're just clip on over your ears, and you're not going to lose them because they're not going to fall out. They're not inside your ear. This is the main thing. They go over your ear and they work by bone conduction. Now, I'm often asked, is bone conduction as effective as having earbuds or headphones which actually plug into your ears? One, it's not as intrusive because wearing these headphones and listening to my favorite podcast or listening to music, basically, I can still hear. My ears are still working. I can have a conversation. I can tune out the headphones and I can have a conversation. Playing music, I can hear the traffic all around me. Okay, so I'm not going to get run over by cyclists coming up behind me because I can hear them doing it. Yeah, and that makes a lot of difference. Especially, I mean, I walk on the local canal paths, and cyclists go on the canal paths because it's the best place to walk and cycle has ever been. The canal paths are now a recreational activity, and if you want to go for a walk, you go walk on the cycle path in the countryside, undisturbed, apart from cyclists. And these headphones, the sound quality is as good as in-ear headphones, but they're not going to fall down at all. In actual fact, I love them so much that when I started to make videos, all the noise around. Just a second. I'm going to show it on screen. I'm going to put it full screen. Okay, and it should appear on screen in a second, hopefully. And I'm going to explain all about the headphones that I'm wearing. They are an Amazon deal of the day. They're down in my carousel at the moment. I'm going to switch Marco's microphone off and mine, and let's. Because they go over. Because they go over, they're open ear, they go over the ear, and that means that once you're wearing them, you can hear what's going on. If you've got somebody to the side of you, behind you, you can actually hear what's going on. You can hear the traffic, you can hear all the noises around you, but you can concentrate on the music or the podcast that you're actually playing. Now, they last 6 hours on a 1.5 hour battery charge. You can make and receive phone calls. They are practical. They're coated, so they are rainproof and sweatproof. I use them daily, and they're just good sound and quite probably the best headphones that I've actually tried, because I've tried many over the years, wired. These are Bluetooth, but wired, unwired, and these are the best that I've actually found because they are so simple, easily rechargeable. They pair on Bluetooth, simple and straightforward. Making phone calls is straightforward. You can voice dial. Receiving calls you can do with one button. So if you're looking for a pair of headphones and you do go out and about and you go walking, jogging, running or cycling, then these are the headphones that you should actually consider, because they are so well crafted and practical and good quality. Thank you for listening. And I'm still wearing them. Okay, so we're gonna hide the video now. Just to reiterate, these are the an Amazon deal of the day. They are on offer at $54.95, which is amazingly 31% off, and I just love them. I mean, Krista Boven's got 2 pairs of these, and one. Sorry,
I see a bad thing about those headphones, which mine don't have. For instance, when that people that you don't want to talk with, it's talking to you, you can say, "I'm not listening."
True. But the other thing, you basically, it's stylish. Different colours are available, so this is not the only colour. You can choose. These make, I'm going to say it again, these make an ideal present for yourself or for someone else. It's an item people would not expect, which is useful every single day, and that is Aftershocks.
Yes, and a great thing I see about those is, for instance, if you like to run or cycling in the road or close to the road, they are not that dangerous because you are able to listen what it's happening around you, and this for me it's something really important.
I agree, and I don't run, but I do walk and jog, so
Yeah,
I do two of the activities. I wouldn't go out on a bike on our roads, but walk and jog. Yeah, my aim next year is to actually do a 5K. We have a thing in the UK which is called the Park Run, and every Saturday or Sunday morning, people gather at some early hour, say sort of 7, 8 o'clock, which is early on a Saturday, and they go for a 5 kilometer run to start their day. and it's a great thing. And my aim next for 2022, and you can hold me to this when we do this show
Okay,
next year,
let me write
is
down.
is I am going to do a 5K. Okay, I can't. I wouldn't even think about doing a marathon, apart from walking it. But to actually run 5K is one of my aims for 2022.
I think I can do that on 2022 as well. Run
Brilliant.
5K. Yes, I can run 1 kilometer in January.
Well, one in January.
500 meters. 500 meters each month.
No. That's the way to do it. 1 kilometer in January, 2 kilometers in February, 3 in March, and 5. You'd be doing the 5K by May. Easy. Very easy.
Absolutely.
Okay. Thank you for watching us on Amazon.
And happy Thanksgiving for giving for those who are in America, or those who are American but they are not in America. Okay. Happy Thanksgiving giving. Oh my God. To all of you.
Thanks.
And if you're not American or you don't live in America, oh my God. Okay, I'm good.
Goodbye.
Happy Thanksgiving giving as well. I think it's always a good time to say thank you and to be thankful for what you have, right?
Oh yeah, true. I mean, basically, we are fortunate to be who we are and where we are, and to recognise that fact is good. It's a good idea. I mean, we should, as an outlook on life, we should always try and be optimistic and look out for the good things that happen to us. I mean, we remember the bad things, but we also remember the good things. And the good things, you can cheer yourself up by remembering a holiday you had, or a place you visited, or somebody you've spoken to. Especially these days, we treasure the ability to actually speak to people in person. Yeah. And that's what Thanksgiving is all about. That's what the Thanksgiving dinner is all about, is about the family coming together and actually talking together and being together. And it's something that until March last year, we actually took for granted. I don't think we do anymore. I think it's now so important to get together at Christmas. We're going to Germany over Christmas, and we're going to spend it with Angelica's family. And I'm really looking forward to that. Okay,
Are you
no
practicing
broadcast, no
German?
computers. No, I've been practicing. I take German lessons with Angelica. My partner Angelica, is a German language tutor. And if you type Angelica and German into Amazon.com, you'll find all of Angelica's 20 German language tuition books. And there are books, thank you, Marco, for the in. There are books there for people who are, if you're a German learner, a beginner, and you want to learn the German language, then there are books on that. If you're more advanced, there are books about the gender, die, der, das. There are books about adverbs. There are books for children. There is one of my favorites is a dinosaur coloring book, which I'll have in the carousel tomorrow, I'm sure. There's a dinosaur coloring book for children who want to learn German. And basically, you start off with one animal, then 2 animals, then 3 animals, different animals each time. But the dinosaurs, obviously, and they can color in and learn the German 1, 2, 3 at the same time. And they'll be able to count up to 10. They'll know some common words in German at the end of it. Thank you, Marco.
You're welcome. One of the things you and I think this would be an amazing idea. You were talking, and I was thinking about the name for a song. Look on the bright side of life.
True. Yes, indeed. And
I think it's completely original. Always look on the bright side of life.
Yeah, I'm not going to sing. You can sing because you are tuneful. I'm not going to go there.
Okay.
So over to you.
I've highlighted this tent I bought a couple of months ago. And this why I bought this, because I like to buy things. No, the good thing about
Okay.
this stand is that you can have it in your desk, and then once you use it, you can remove it. Okay, because it's not the same kind of stand like this one, this boom arm. Let me see if I can adjust a little bit my Logitech C920. This is a Logitech C920 camera. Okay, let me. I don't know why it always put in octo exposure. Okay, I think now let me give it a little bit here. I think now it's good to go. So this is a stand, and it's a sturdy stand. One of the things I like, as I mentioned, is that you can remove the stand once you have used it. Okay, instead of being here all the time. Also, you can put here a cell phone, for instance, if you want to record with your cell phone. And I don't know who said at the beginning of this show that the the best camera you have is your cell phone camera. Okay, I think you may know who was Stephen.
Yeah.
Okay, so you
Yes.
can put here your cell phone to record. You can put here the microphone in the stand.
Mhm.
Okay,
Yeah.
you can move it, you can tilt it. Okay, also you can put this there or here. Okay, and you can put it a little bit down, a little bit up. Okay, and really this, if you want to have for instance, if you work in your desk and you don't want to have the this thing taking some space, at the end you can, and it let me put a heavy microphone so you can see that it holds a microphone. And this is, it's not okay. I think I need to tighten the screw, but it doesn't fall. Let me see something. My fault, because this screw, it's a little bit, I need to fasten a little bit.
Okay.
Okay, but it's not falling, the tripod. Okay, and this is a heavy microphone, and one of the things that is that it could like fall this way, but not. Okay, so this could be a nice option for you, and it's in a discount, in a deal as well. So and I don't know why I'm speaking to this microphone, because it's not connected, but it's up to me. So back to you, Steven.
All right. Yeah, okay. Okay. I'm trying to press the button, and hopefully I will return in a second. Yes, I'm back. Okay. Well, we do everything on this show. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But talking through a microphone that's not actually plugged in, I think that rates amongst our best, and that's certainly
It could be to the top three.
yeah. Basically, it will make it onto a list of our Christmas list. We do a short outtakes
Or
of all the
bloopers.
videos we do. Bloopers, the bloopers reel. Yeah, and to create the bloopers reel, I'll be using Camtasia, which is down in the carousel. But I don't want to talk about Camtasia now. What I want to talk about now is something that's very important to all of us. It happens that we are on the internet, and we're on the internet today, and we're broadcasting from my beloved studio out to Amazon Live, and you're watching this, and I want to say thank you for actually taking time out on Thanksgiving Day to actually watch Marco and I. But we're all using the internet. Now, in an ideal world, we'd all have ultra fast fiber cable coming into our properties, and then we'd have superb Wi-Fi. But it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. We know that I'm in Devizes in England. We're out in the sticks, 120 miles from London. British Telecom, who are responsible for the internet wiring, we don't know. They don't know we're here, basically, and they've not updated our cabling for some time, which means that you've got to make the most of what you have. Now, you can get equipment from various companies, and I was trying the one where you plug it into the power socket. Okay, and the Wi-Fi is distributed throughout the premises, throughout your house, using power sockets. I've got to say two things. One, it works. Two, not very well. Okay, this is a problem. You need, if you're going to use Wi-Fi, and I'm on Wi-Fi at the moment, so you can judge the clarity of the signal that I'm actually sending out. If you're going to be using Wi-Fi, then you need something that you can depend on. Now, down in the carousel at the moment, down on my page, is the TP-Link Deco units, and they're 27% off today. Okay, and basically, you get the TP-Link Deco, 3 units, 1 box. You take the first unit out, you cable it to your router, you switch it on, and it bursts into life, and a blue light comes on, and you know it's working. Okay. Then you take out the second of the units, and they're all the same. It doesn't matter which one of the 3 you take out, doesn't, honest. And you put that somewhere else in a different room. Okay. And you switch that one on. And the second unit sees the first unit, says hello, and you've got stage 2. You've got 2 Wi-Fi connections set up. Third unit, you put in yet another room, switch it on, 8 powers up, and all 3 are then interconnected. You download the app onto your mobile phone, mine's still charging, and from the app you can actually control each of the 3 units. Okay, and you can set a password, and once you've set the password, you give it to everybody in the household, and they can access your new Wi-Fi system. And I've got to say, I keep telling this story, but it makes the point. When we had a different type of Wi-Fi setup, we would be watching Amazon Prime, and every so often you get the whirring bit, and it's actually buffering the signal. And if we watched a 90-minute film, it would take 2 hours, and we thought that was normal, but it's not. With the TP-Link Deco, if you watch a 90-minute film on Amazon Prime, it lasts 90 minutes. There is no buffering at all with these units, and I know this for a fact. I've had these units for the last 12 months, and they've changed the way that we can network and the way that I can go live. I can go live any time of day. I can go live when Angelica is teaching German lessons on Whereby. This is important. There are 2 of us actually live at the same time, but because of we're using this now, the other thing that I'm proud to announce is that not only is the TP-Link Deco 27% off today, it's British. Okay. Now I'm broadcasting to you from England, and I'm proud to say, we were proud earlier when we talked about TrebLab being American. I'm proud as well about being English, and this being an English company. They're well respected within the industry. They've got a whole range of TP-Link products. If you click the link down in the carousel, go and have a look at their page, you'll find a solution which will solve your Wi-Fi problems, and it will allow you to broadcast live on Wi-Fi as I'm doing now. Now, just one proviso. You've got to have a good signal coming into your property to start with. Okay, we've got a reasonably good, but it's not the fastest of fast things, but we are able to watch, as I said, Amazon Prime films, and 90-minute film takes 90 minutes. Final story on this. Mark and I have a friend. Mark and I have got several friends. Mark and I have got many friends, and one of them is a gentleman called Peter Stewart. Now, Peter Stewart owns his own business called Aberkill. There's the advert, Peter. Aberkill, if you have a pest problem, then Aberkill are the company to call, but only if you're in Aberdeen in Scotland, which is where Peter lives, in Aberdeen in Scotland. And Peter's house has an attached garage. Okay, so it's built onto an extension of the house, but he doesn't park his car in there. He parks his car off-road, but he uses the garage as his office. Okay, so you can imagine the setup. You've got a desk in the office, you've got a computer on top of the desk, and he was using Wi-Fi. And he said to his partner, he said, basically, what I'd like to do, if it's okay with you, is I'd like to drill through that wall and run a cable to the router. Now, I don't know the conversation that took place, but what I do know is the following day, Peter said, does anybody have a Wi-Fi solution? And I was able to say to Peter, yes, I do. It's TP-Link Deco. And he said, right, okay. And he ordered it from Amazon as soon as we were off the air, because we'd been doing a show together for 6 years called Blabbing for Britain. And he ordered it from Amazon. It arrived the following day. I set it up, didn't ask any questions, set it up, and he's never looked back. He's never had a clearer signal when he's been broadcasting. He's never had the reception that the TP Link has given throughout his property. And his office is still in the garage, even in winter, because he's a Scot. And he benefits from the TP Link Deco, which is down the carousel. As I say, it is on a special price today. And you have been watching this broadcast. I'm using the TP Link now. Okay, I'm also using down the carousel. Marco will go through his list in a moment, but I've got a Logitech Brio camera, which is above me. It's capable of 4K. We're broadcasting at 720, so you're seeing it, but you're not seeing it because I can't go. Well,
Yeah.
we this is staying with the internet. We would love to broadcast out in 4K, okay, which is very, 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 very high definition, and you get a crystal clear picture. But it doesn't work because we don't have the bandwidth to do it. Okay, if I tell you that if I go out in 720 and then switch to 1080, you're getting twice as much data sent to you, so you can see me more clearly. You can see that with 4K, it's just we're not ready for it. We don't have the infrastructure. One day we will. So that's my camera is a Logitech Brio down the carousel. My microphone is an Audio Technica AT2020, which is sat 3 foot away from me. You've been listening to this microphone throughout this broadcast, so you can judge the quality of it. But you've also been listening to a microphone which is on my wish list. Marco, do you
Yes.
have such a microphone? Would you have such a microphone?
I think I may have this Shure MV7, this amazing piece of hardware. And I had his brother, the Shure SM7B, for a while in my bucket, in my wish list. Okay. But it is a little bit expensive. And the thing about the Shure SM7B is that besides needing to buy the microphone, you need to buy at least three pieces of hardware, which is the XLR cable. I already have it, thankfully.
Okay. Right.
Also, you need to have to buy a preamp and a mixer. Okay.
Okay.
With this microphone, if you want to stay in the USB world, you just need to buy this microphone because it comes with two cables. Okay. USB cables. One, it's USB A, the normal, the standard old USB plug model, and the other one is comes with USB C, which is the new standard or the new upcoming standard on USB world. Okay, and the good thing about this USB thing is that Shure came with a software which allows you to use like it was a sort of a mixer. Okay. One of
Right.
the problems about USB mics is that you don't have much control over them. Okay. You can use softwares like I'm using now, like Voice Meter or Loopback, I think, and you can control a little bit the audio, but it's not the same with this microphone, this Shure MV7. Besides having, in my opinion, of course, an amazing sound, okay, you can make this a two-stage process. Okay, you can start with the USB connection, okay, and with that and the software that Shure provides you, you can control, you can start to manage and to set things and mixing a little bit uh, spices so you can get the best from your microphone. And once you are comfortable with that and you want to give the next step, you can have a XLR cable like this one. You can have a mixer like this one. And by the way, the mixer, it's on a deal today. This Alto ZMX 52, which is listed in my carousel as well. Okay, let me see, because my picture in picture, it's too big. It's too picture. Let me move it.
Marco's going to shrink.
Okay, there you go. I moved around. Okay, so as you
You,
can see, this is my mixer.
yeah.
The microphone is connected here with this XLR cable. Okay, if you don't know what is an XLR cable, let me show you. It's this kind of cable, okay,
Yeah.
which is the kind of the standard when we talk about microphones. And like Audio Technica, like, let me make this clarifying. Audio Technica,
Yes.
it's also an amazing audio microphones brand, and Shure, it's another big player in the market. So if you go for Audio Technica or if you go with Shure, I'm pretty sure that there's no on that.
I see what you did there. I see what you did.
Yes, they are amazing software hardwares. Yes. Back to you, Stephen.
Okay. And we are back. And just a reminder that we are in England and in Portugal. The internet is fantastic because we're able to join forces to bring this Amazon Live presentation today and to take you through some of today's deals on Amazon. And my next deal is, well, it's not something you normally think of. In order to broadcast live on Amazon, I had a choice. I either bought myself an iPhone or an iPad. Now I've already got an Android phone, which I love, so I wasn't going to replace that. So I got the iPad, and I'm looking at the iPad now, and I want to say thank you to Dexter for following me, and hello to Corinda, and is feeling much better now. Excellent, Corinda, and we look. Marco, Corinda is saying we look perfect.
I saw it.
Is,
Thank you.
thank you. Okay, and to everybody who's watching us on Amazon Live, I want to say thank you. Now, so you've got a tablet. Okay, now we know about iPhone stands, we know about Android stands, same thing really. But what do you put your tablet on as a stand? And this is on offer today. It is 10% off, but 10% that counts. This is probably, well, I'm going to show it to you. And I'm going to show it to you. Hopefully, if I go over here, then no, I can't find it. Marco, I don't know what I'm looking for. All right. Okay. I'm going to show it you this way around. Okay. I'm going to keep my camera here. This is the stand that is down the carousel. And this is just, try and get it straight. This is just the most amazing design. Okay, it's simplistic, it's metal, it's polished metal, it just looks good. I mean, this looks good on a coffee table. Okay, it's just a talking piece. It's a marvel in its own right. It's got one single hinge, and you can see him applying some pressure. It stays in position. Okay, wherever you put it, it stays in position. And it's just so, and you could have it horizontal if you wished, okay, or you can varying degrees of angle, and you just put your iPad or Android tablet in there, and well, it's a design classic. That's why I wanted to show it you, because it is, in my mind, it is so simple. Is the design? I don't know what the hole in the back's for, though. We'll have to find out. Ask the designers. But congratulations on the design to the designers of this stand. It's down in the carousel at the moment, and it is on special offer. It's 10% off. This would make, it's too late to get a Thanksgiving present, but this would make an ideal Christmas present for anybody who's got a tablet. Okay, I'm going to come back now and just press the button, and magically Marco will appear back on screen. No, he won't. I'm going to press the button. You see, if I press the button once, hello Marco. If I press the button once, Marco comes back on screen. If I accidentally press it twice, because I've got the stand in my hand, that's what happened then. So I put the stand back where it lives, which is up there. So basically, that's the stand of the day. That's the tablet stand that's down in the carousel, and I just love it. I mean, the thing is that the piece of equipment that we're actually showing you, we bought because we like the performance and we like the looks. We've got a friend called Nick, and Nick Wood, if you're listening now, has a microphone, and Nick loves his Blue Yeti. And every chance that he gets when he's on Amazon Live, he will show you the Blue Yeti, which alongside the Shure microphone, alongside the Audio Technica microphone, the Blue Yeti is a great microphone too. And you've got different pricing levels. You've got Blue Yeti, Audio Technica, and then Shure. And what you're trying to do is to improve the quality of the audio that goes out from your computer. And as you go from the Yeti to the Audio Technica to the Shure, you're actually improving the quality of your audio. Now, audio is important, as important as how we look. And thank you to Corinda for saying we look perfect. We're always trying. But sound is important, isn't it, Marco?
Absolutely. The sound is key, because I'm pretty sure that you will stay even if the image it's not that good. But for instance, if the microphone was sounding awful, if you were listening to echoing or the sound crackling, I'm pretty sure that you won't stay for a while. You will leave and running, screaming, "Oh my God, what is this?" Yes, the
True.
audio it's truly key when we talk about content, like podcasting. In podcasting, it's the only thing, of course, because we are only listening. But even in video, even though it's recorded or live, the audio it's the main thing.
Yeah, it is. It's totally the main thing. My apologies for being distracted. Breaking news, message that's just come in. Not it is coming on my iPad. It says, "Hey superstars, looking great. Came over from YT to Amazon to watch you. Um, Blue Yeti is loved by a huge number of global live broadcasters." And get the link from Stephen and Marco. And then Lottie Hearn actually followed us. So Lottie has found us on Amazon, and go live, use live. Now, this is a good time, Marco, because I'm going to go across in my carousel to one
Okay.
of our favorite books. Is it in your carousel? I don't want to catch you out.
What I'm doing, I'm stealing the link from your carousel and I put it in my chat.
Right.
If there's a Portuguese in the place, at some point we will steal something, even though it's links.
Right. Okay. Lottie, who's just commented on Amazon Live. Thank you, Lottie, and it's great to see you.
Hello.
Lottie is a wonderful person, very supportive as she is today, and very friendly. And when we can, we often feature Lottie's book, and you'll see Lottie's book down in the carousel at the moment. So the author of the book in the carousel is watching this broadcast live with you. Okay, and the book, which is in my bookshelf, it's not a signed copy, unfortunately, is that was just, it wasn't a hint, Lottie. It's okay. It's actually a physical book, and it's got the cover that you can see down in the carousel. Lottie started broadcasting in 1992 in Hong Kong on children's television, and she's worked with the two things you should never work with, which is children and animals. So she went through a baptism of fire back in 92, learning the broadcasting trade on live television, not live video, live television. Lottie now is a confidence coach, because to do what we're doing now, I've got to tell you, I'm going to, excuse me a moment, Marco.
Okay, okay.
One of the things that you actually start doing when you go on camera is that you actually sit as far away from the screen as you can. Now, I can't go any further. And you're very, very small on screen. Okay. And that's because you don't have confidence about being on camera. Now, being confident on camera and being able to come up to the screen so that people can actually see you is a learned skill. We were not born in the era when live video was a thing. So we must have learned. Now, Marco and Lottie and I have been doing this for 6 years, but I really got a boost when I read Lottie's book, which is Down the Carousel, because she takes you from never having been on screen and gives you the confidence to move nearer to the screen so you can actually be seen on camera. And she does it stage by stage in a very friendly, easy way. You feel like you're getting to know Lottie as Lottie actually talks to you about how you can improve your skills on live video. And your presentation is got to be, first of all, you've got to be happy. Okay, she does that first, getting the confidence, just going live in a private group of one and then two people, and basically she gives you the confidence. Now, I use Lottie's book on a regular basis just as a refresher. Okay, if you're thinking about going on camera in 2022 and you want the best book on camera confidence, then take a look at Lottie's book, which is Down the Carousel. You can read a sample. This is a physical book, not one of these ebook things. It's a physical book, and you can leaf through it on Amazon. Just click the link and you'll find out more about how you can learn to be confident on camera, because it is a learned skill, and Lottie is one of the best teachers. And we are fortunate to say, very fortunate to say, that Lottie is one of our good friends and broadcasts with Marco and I several times a year.
Absolutely. And yes, this is something really important, because maybe people who are watching us, they may think, okay, I won't get this, how can I say it, this easiness being in camera, and this freedom, like we move, and this. But the thing is, this is practice, because we, between Stephen and I think I'm sure that maybe we have around 2,000 hours broadcasting live. Okay.
Yes.
This was not born yesterday. I didn't born talking to a camera, as Stephen mentioned. We started, well, I think we are early live streamer adopters. Yes, we are. Because we started 6 years ago. But the thing is, if you look, I don't know about you, Stephen, but and I'm not afraid to show them, okay, because I think it's good for people to understand that we didn't start like this. At least I didn't. I don't know about you, but I was awful in front of the camera, and with practice, with strategy, with good advices, you could become good on camera as well. Okay, nobody, as Stephen mentioned, nobody is born. Oh, okay, we see that today. We see some people recording the, but this is another story.
Right. So if you're thinking about going on camera in 2022, start now. Buy Lottie's book, check it out, buy it, and just read it, and you will learn how to go from being that big on camera to being able to sit on camera comfortably and tell your story. I mean, what we're doing today is we're actually telling stories. We're telling you stories about everything that we use on a regular daily basis. and we're just so privileged to actually do so. And thank you for joining us on Amazon Live today and taking
Thank you.
time out of Thanksgiving. If you're cooking a turkey at the moment, then say hello.
The turkey.
Just yeah. Well, I don't know about you, Marco, but in England, the tradition is to have turkey at Christmas. Yeah. But in
Well,
America,
I think I already told you which is the main thing here on Christmas. Usually, the turkey it's in the Christmas day.
right.
It's kind of the main thing. It's Christmas Eve. Okay, we like to celebrate the 24th, the dinner. It's
Hmm.
the main thing. Okay, and we have the lunch on 25th, and
Hmm.
there yes, we eat turkey.
Yeah.
Not all the time, but yes, it's a usual dish. But the main, it's of course
Fish.
codfish.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you've got a beautiful coastline, and the fish is fresh, isn't it?
Well, codfish is not. It's salted. Okay,
Oh,
it
right.
has a long preparation. Okay, and
Hmm.
the funny thing is that we don't have in our seas codfish. We need to again. We go to Canada and to Norway and I think Iceland as well to steal the codfish, and we eat them here often.
Brilliant. Yeah. So if you're cooking turkey today and you've got a favorite recipe, then please post a link in the comments. I'm just going over to the comments again. And happy Thanksgiving from Lottie, whose book is down in the carousel. And thanks for being live with Stephen and Marco.
Yeah, thank you so
Brilliant. Thank
much.
you. Right. Where should we go next?
Well,
Or
I
do you,
have a couple of deals I saw. One
okay.
is my monitor stands. I will put this here and let me do something here because I'm too big. Okay, now I think I look good. So here you have these two stands. They are in a deal. Okay, they are really easy to mount to assemble. Okay, they have three different levels of high, and this is good to put the screens at your eye level because I had this problem and my backs were telling me you need to raise your monitors, and this is a nice option. Besides that, you get a little bit more room in your desk. As you can see, I'm using this my desk, and you have my CD recorder in the carousel as well. Okay, and also, and they are in a discount. You will save around $5, and also my Stream Deck, which you can buy individually or you have this pack. Let me see because it's in a really good deal. Steven, if you want, it's today. It's the day because it's you will save around $50 at least. I think.
Oh, wow.
Yes, and Stream Deck, believe me, it's an yes, 33% off. Yes, precisely $50. Okay,
Yep.
so this is my Stream Deck, and this is the piece of hardware which, for instance, allows me to change the scenes from this to this, for instance, or to this, or to this. Okay, or I think I have one disconnected, but yes, you can see
Yep.
these different camera angles. Also, this allows me to do this. This is an amazing, believe me. I was a little bit skeptical about the power of Stream Deck, but it will improve a lot the way you manage, the ease of managing a live show, and also the entertainment side of your live show. So if you want to bring like this sound effects, if you want to bring, for instance, different camera angles through a software like OBS, for instance, Stream Deck, believe me. And besides another trillion million features more, Stream Deck is for sure an amazing piece of hardware, and is from Elgato, which is a nice brand as well.
Right. Apologies for this. You can actually see two of me. I'll switch to one of me. And I want to talk about this. This is down in the carousel at the moment. It's nothing to do with live broadcasting. It's just basically, I love this. This is a Kindle Paperwhite. Now, this is a Kindle Paperwhite that needs charging, so I can't actually switch it on for you, but you have to take my word for this. The beauty, I mean, there's a different series of Kindles. I love books. I love real books, but I also love reading on the Kindle, and I read on the Kindle at breakfast and at lunch. Okay. And this is the Kindle Paperwhite. Well, no, it's not a Kindle Paperwhite. I love the Kindle Paperwhite that's down the carousel. This is a Fire HD, which needs charging. Oh, that didn't go quite according to plan, Marco, because my
Okay, you can start over
it's
again.
actually in the kitchen. But I've got to tell you, the Paperwhite. The reason I love the Paperwhite, and I can show it you. I'll show it you on the show tomorrow. But basically, you can read it in bright sunlight. So if you're out sunbathing or you're sat out in the garden, you can still read your Kindle. The other thing is it's brilliant in the dark as well because the light adjusts. And the Kindle Paperwhite is one of the best ways to actually read ebooks. Okay, as you probably gathered by now, I'm not using my main camera. This is my second camera. Behind me, you will see my rucksack on the door. The rucksack is under Armour rucksack, in case you're looking for a rucksack. You can see this incredible thing here is my 5'6" iPad stand, which I can put the iPad onto, and I can actually stand up and actually do a broadcast stood up, which is something I'm looking forward to doing, because normally when you see me, you're going to see not stood up. So I'm going to use that to do that. The other thing you've got, of course, we talked about these earlier, is the Aftershocks. The other thing I didn't talk about was this, which is the IPEVO stand. Or did I? I don't know.
No, not yet.
Not yet. Okay. Let's put the Paperwhite stroke fire down. Okay. So I'm going to put that down, and I'm now going to talk about this, which I'll highlight in the carousel afterwards. This is an IPEVO stand, and it's an IPEVO mobile phone stand. And the idea is that your mobile phone goes in there, that will swivel through 360 degrees. And then you've got two joints, one there and one there, and you can actually vary the angle at which the phone is pointed. Okay. But the beauty of this is not, as you can see, this is not a tripod stand. And when I do this is the equivalent of weightlifting, because this is so heavy you wouldn't believe. Now, when you're doing a demonstration, a cooking demonstration, I'm going to try and move that away from my face. When you're doing a cooking demonstration, or you're doing a craft demonstration or a painting demonstration, what you don't want to happen is you get carried away with your cooking, you get carried away with your drawing or your craft, and you knock the stand. You can't knock this stand. It'll knock you back. It'll hit you back. It won't let you knock it over. This stand, it's called a stand because it stands. It doesn't fall. Yeah, and it's beautiful design, again, as we saw with the stand I showed you earlier. So that's the IPEVO stand. And also, if you click the link in the carousel for the IPEVO, you'll find that they've also got a range of document cameras built into the stand, which will allow you to actually broadcast documents as well. Okay, I think that's probably it on my table. So I'm going to come back now, and I'm going to remove my, hopefully I'm coming back. I'm back. I'm going to remove my camera so that you only see, not wrong. Oh. Okay. I've got to tell you, Marco and I normally only broadcast for 90 minutes. We're over time. This is what, no, it's not. It's not. We can do this. We could broadcast all day. We could. Whether it should or not is a different thing entirely. Right. Okay. Special day tomorrow, as you know. It is Black Friday tomorrow, and I'm going to tell you my plans for Black Friday. I'm live at 9 a.m. Eastern, and I have a very special guest from Australia. And my guest from Australia is going to be live with me tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Eastern. And the remarkable thing of note is that it will be 1 a.m. in Australia. So I've actually decided that she should actually start the show and not wait till 3 a.m. So joining me at 9 a.m. tomorrow, 1 a.m. in Australia, is my special guest. And she'll be talking about the microphone she uses on her broadcast. She's got a very successful series of podcasts. And we hope to see her very soon on Amazon Live. And I'm live again because it's Black Friday and I enjoy going live. I'm live again at 12 p.m. Eastern when I will be joined by our good friend, Chris DeBoven. And Chris, incredibly, has 4 microphones to actually demonstrate to us. They'll all be down in the carousel and she'll be talking about the different microphones for different uses. And we're joined also by 2 more guests who will talk about the microphones that they use in broadcasting. So you'll be able to contrast and compare up to 5 microphones. So you're 2 times tomorrow for me on 9 a.m. Eastern and 12 p.m. Eastern. 2 separate shows, unless the 9 o'clock show runs for 3 hours, in which case, no, won't go there. I'll stop before 11 a.m. Eastern on the first one, I think. Marco, over to you.
Well, I will be live tomorrow as well. For sure, it's the amazing show at 1:30 p.m. Eastern. And I think I will do something during our afternoon, which should be morning in America.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, I will be talking about Amazon deals, Black Friday deals, because I have a couple of things to show. But I will be doing an unboxing in 40 minutes.
All right. Okay. That's a subtle hint. Okay. So I'm going to put this on screen. If you're looking for our shows, 2 things. I want to say thank you to the person who followed me earlier. And I've got to scroll back, Marco. Dexter, and also a follow from Lottie. So thank you
Thank you
both
so much,
for your
Lottie.
follow.
She followed me as well.
Right, and Lottie's still watching. Tomorrow's guest is suggesting tomorrow's guest is there. That would be a good idea. But tomorrow's guest is Rose, and she is from Australia. And those are the cards to look at. Those are similar, and you'll actually find Marco or my show.
Yeah,
whilst we're live.
absolutely.
Now, do you have a broadcast in 40 minutes?
Yes, in 40 minutes at 1:30. No, it's 11:30 Eastern, I think.
Well, in that case, it's time. It might be a good time to actually end this live broadcast and say over to you, Marco.
Okay, thank you so much for tuning in. So wish you all again a happy Thanksgiving Day. Okay, enjoy your beloved ones. Be thankful for everything you have and for being alive. And thank you for tuning in. Thank you so much, Stephen, as well. So
I try my best, Marco.
you can join me in a couple of in 40 minutes on marketing.live, or you can join Stephen tomorrow, or you can join me tomorrow, because we are really easy to find.
Truly. From England, goodbye for now, and thank you, Lottie. Take care. Bye.
From Portugal as well. Bye bye. See ya.